All right, we're back, guys. Sunday morning as we serenading you on a Sunday, and we jump out of the kitchen for a bit and speak to a lady, share a cup with a lady that's doing some fantastic work with what is called the Heroes Foundation. Her name is Najette Abraham, and she's the CEO of this organization called the Heroes Foundation in partnership with the folks at the National Gas Company, and doing some fantastic work because it's all about, Najette has been telling me, positive youth development, and that we need so much in our society today. Najette, thanks for taking time to spend the morning with us.
Thanks, Joel, and thank you for having us.
You are, as I said, the driving force. This organization, the Heroes Foundation, empowering the next generation of heroes. Am I right
that
in
is
putting
correct.
it in perspective like that?
Creating the next generation of heroes out of today's generation of youth.
How are you doing
That's
that?
Basically our punchline. We do it in three ways because there are three arms of the foundation. The most important one, actually none of them are as important as the other, but they're all important. But the first one is the Youth Development Program, which is locally grown, and it's a local program that we have developed for secondary schools, teenagers in the Form 1 to Form 3 range. And we are in those schools, in 15 secondary schools as well as one primary school. And what we do is we create heroes clubs within the schools, coming out of the children who volunteer themselves to participate. And then that's where we develop all the nice things that they don't get in the school curriculum. The self-development, character development, the environmental awareness, the advocacy, teaching them all about volunteerism, being even down something as basic as etiquette, how to sit at table, how to deal with people, how to answer the phone, all of this, just the basics of life and what they need to reinforce their own self-development.
15 schools across the country?
Across the country, because we are from Point Fortin in south, Point Fortin, Siparia, Marabella. Then in the east, we're in Arima, we're in Five Rivers, we're in Bishop Anstey and Trinity East. Right. Then we come down to Barataria. Then in Trinity, Mocha, we're also there. Then in Port of Spain, we are in southeast Port of Spain, Success Laventel, Woodbrook Secondary, Bishop Centenary, Diego Martin.
Wow.
It's a quite cross range of the entire, and we are also in Tobago.
In Tobago as well?
Yes.
Wow. So tell me about the interaction and the reception that you're getting from these young people. As I said, Form 1 to 3 is like a very critical period in a young child's life, boy or girl. What sort of reception are you getting from them?
The reception is excellent. They buy into the whole concept of being a hero. And it's all about their ideas that we help them to develop, because it's not something that it's not a curriculum that you say, okay, this is how we're doing it, these are the topics that we're doing. We develop the topic and the term's course of study or the programs for the term based on what the children's needs are. So every term, our coordinators will sit down and plan. And coming out of what they did last term, they say, okay, the young people are asking for this, so this term we're going to focus on this. So all the activities are really developed around what the young people need.
Yeah, because you're using with curriculum, so which means you go in with I suppose the coordinators of the various schools that you work with, and develop during the school term. It's almost like an extracurricular activity, so to speak.
Exactly, but it's our coordinators who go into the schools and work with the liaison teachers. So they come out of the schools, and each term, then they change their focus and they develop what is going to happen for the next term. So that's the one arm of it.
And the other arm, I'm supposing, would be one of what I'm seeing in front of me here.
That's right.
It's almost like it's a comic book based on what I'm seeing. Tell me a little bit about it.
It's what's called the sequential arts genre, which is developed by the foundation based on, again, the needs of the children. It's for the children and for the young people and by the young people. Because for each comic book that we develop, except those that are heroes of a nation, let me deal with the ones that are really the heart of a hero. This heart of a hero covers various topics that affect the young people in their lives. Topics like depression, like bullying, like AIDS, like choices that they make, what makes their life challenging. And we develop the stories with a focus group of young people, and coming out of that, the artists and the creative team then get to work. you know. So then these are developed, and you know, the young people buy into them. The ones that are heroes of a nation are really the ones that focus on heroes of our nation. We did the first one on the
Red Force cricket team.
Right, that's right. Yeah. Then the second one was the one on the strike squad that went to Germany back in 2006.
Yes, Super Warriors.
That's right. Yeah. The third one was done on Justice Ulrich Cross, who was our RAF hero in the World War II. Right. So Trinidad got a lot of publicity out of his work, and I mean, he's so renowned all over the world. I'm sure you've heard of the movie Hero.
Yes.
The movie Hero was conceptualized at the same time that we did the comic book on his life.
And then this one is
what we call the cream of the crop at this time, because it's long overdue. Yes.
And it would be, like for instance, this one would be about a story about Hazley Crawford.
That's right. It's Hazley's story.
It's Hazley's story. A runner's life lessons from an Olympian.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell through the eyes of a comic book, so to speak.
It takes a lot of research because, you know, our writer sits with Hazley and it's interview after interview. You know, he had to okay the script for that before the creative team got to work. And then there's so much work that goes into the creation of a comic book, you know, the artists, the writers, you know, even putting the bubbles with the words on it, very perfectly positioned. So,
detail.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of detail,
So the editing team really had a lot of work to do.
Where are these available for pickup, and are they sold? Tell me a little bit about them quickly.
Well, we do have a price on them, but because this was done with NGC's
Powered by NGC.
Yes. Through the Invictus program. Right. NGC actually commissioned this book. Right. So that because Hazley was also part of their team, their management team, this just came so timely. It fell right in place because they had done their Invictus program where they were honoring heroes, and Hazley was the very first hero back in 2017. And they did commission us to do this, and it was really a work of love.
Wow. Continue to do fantastic work at the Heroes Foundation. Najette, really want to tell folks that will be watching, and I'm understanding obviously you have coordinators. I'm supposing you guys need help.
We do.
Yeah,
we always do help.
Wants to get involved.
That's right.
How can they?
They could call us at 622-9255, or they could go onto our website, www.theheroesfoundation.com, or they can check us on Facebook, message us. We're on social media,
at
Facebook,
Heroes Foundation.
At Heroes Foundation, and Instagram as well. And we're trying to link into all the other social media that young people feed into.
Because you're dealing with young people, so
that's right.
You have to speak their language.
And be on the same platform as they are. So the third aspect of this that we did not get into is the Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
Right, tell me a little bit quickly, we just have a minute left.
We are affiliated, we are the Trinidad affiliate with the international, Big Brothers Big Sisters International.
Right.
So that we are the local affiliation, and what we do is run the actual mentorship program. Big Brothers Big Sisters is a mentorship program for the youth, where adults who would like to be interested either work in one of three ways. They work as individuals, operating with children who come out of the children's homes. So that's done at the children's homes with the young people. Then we have the corporate workplace model, where companies who would like to participate in the program, their team will then become the bigs to children, either out of the homes or out of a school close by, chosen by them. Or what we're doing right now is piloting the third aspect of it, which is the Alumni Association program, where the alumni go back to give back, as we call it. The alumni members will then become the bigs for the littles in this little students in the school that they were students. Exactly. So those are the three aspects of the Big Brothers Big Sisters program that we also run.
Najette Abraham, thank you very much for dropping by and sharing with us this morning. Guys, please, if you're interested, check them out. They're on social media at Heroes Foundation. And if not, check their website out, theheroesfoundation.com. Give Najette a call if you want to get involved. They're doing some fantastic work. Said positive youth development and empowering the next generation of heroes in TNT. And boy, sometimes we need a hero to look to sometimes in our society. Taking a short break, I'm jumping back into the kitchen next. This is A Cup of Joe. We are serenading you on a Sunday. Come on back, TNT.